What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 730. Back at it again with solo battles and challenges for the day. I'm gonna start out rocking with this solo blitz. I gotta get this thing. Oh, it's over. Now, is it? Is that it for the week? Oh, I thought it wasn't. Okay. So we're gonna start out here. I kind of want to start out with the Scorpions, but all good. We'll come here. We'll start with the lowest, and we'll go from there. Really lower your voice, Ava. Ava, not so loud, okay? Thank you. Sometimes you gotta put them in order. Ooh. All right, let me go ahead and get my thing going here. All right, we live. Yo, Zach, what's going on with you, man?
The NFL playoffs are upon us. It's the coach in Orlando. And you're...
I think I'm straight here.
Here's Blair Walsh now about ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
Oh, what game we going to?
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time.
Oh, I forgot to get the fucking Bears playbook. I'll do that next go around.
It's Danny Etling.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. The defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Oh, okay. What high school you go to, man?
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Come on, let's go!
That was second down run for Murray.
Man, that fucking Murray put on
able to get this one across the 35.
Okay. Shit, good luck there, man. Your high school playing a good team?
They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on these.
That's where you at right now? You live in South Carolina? I got family all over South Carolina, man. Small world.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, Murray. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I actually went to high school down there, man. My 9th and 10th grade year of high school.
Attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half.
Why are these guys running so slow? Man, they got a slow takeoff.
I'm
feeling that.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Back to throw Etling. And he'll be hit from behind and taken.
Who's going upstairs?
Aaron Donald in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and
I'm in the bathroom.
They may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return.
Yes.
And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. toss. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Green 39. Gone.
On second down, Jackson. They've got his man complete. Past the 20. And he'll go out.
That don't do the move.
At the 7. And a huge play that time. 69 yards.
That was a nice pickup, some chunk yardage there. Some of those big yards downfield with a little bit of rack thrown in there, a little run after catch. And it came on a crossing route. I could just hear one of my friends who won 4 Super Bowls as a quarterback always said the same thing. What route does a defense
I'm gonna end up practicing that,
crossing
but
route.
not right now.
Hate it, because it's hard to change direction when they get going full speed in the other way.
Now from the 9.
Meanwhile, I'm over here playing around.
Detroit!
Jackson. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Jimmy Graham,
oh wait, what's that play? What's that play? What's that play?
Now we got third down coming up, and can you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Third and goal, Jackson.
Good catch.
As his guys are in for 6. And
Yo, man, that should make it more fun, man.
well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see.
Makes that rivalry game. I hope your team come up and win, though, man. Hope the high school wins, man. I'm telling you, back when I was in high school, man, that was the fun stages, bro.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Not yet. It's still Charger, baby. Yeah, play with this until it's charged. Go ahead.
This one taken from the 7. Oh, a nice spin. And now running right through it.
Damn, how many times you gonna spin, man?
Take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
If y'all win today, who y'all think you're gonna be playing in the States?
Ready to go again. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And partner, I think that's a great example.
Okay, I got family that used to go to Dillon too, man.
Everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Here we go! Brad 38!
A handoff. It's Murray. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford. But first,
How did basketball team look?
Let's go!
now Etling. Going with a screen for Murray. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Here we go.
Here's Hetling to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Graham. And he gets it down to the 32. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Come on, let's go. White 90.
They'll throw it here. Hetling throwing the out route.
Let's go, let's go.
That's Graham. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go. White.
Hetling to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into
Yo, copy. I hear that, man.
for a Cowboy
Yeah,
touchdown. Michael Campanella.
Hold on 1 second, fellas. I'll be right back. No. All right, I'm back. Go ahead, go.
15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Returning it, John Ross. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throw left side, complete to Ross. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson on first down. To the left side and
You gotta double tap it.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
on.
On second down, here's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed.
What's up with the PJ Masks?
Practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
All right, fix it.
On third down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Mir. Stop, Mir.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green,
Stop.
39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit. Detroit.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Six-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, get the interception, man. Come on.
Deep ball. So we've hit an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Now Ross to return. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent. Just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How
Okay,
big a mistake
well,
and
I'm not
when
gonna have
it
enough to pay the damn
occurs.
cell phone
No
and
interception so
other
far.
stuff.
Don't like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this third and
You're
fourth
gonna have to
quarter.
pay the cell phone.
Are you touched?
Okay.
He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Play action. Now Jackson. And an alley to run. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Here we go. Grand 38.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They go with Murray again, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. It's complete to Brown, right side. First catch for the NFL's leader in receiving yards a year ago, and a 1st down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Bentley. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On 3rd down, it's Grant, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Von Miller in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. And this this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game, although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
And they'll try to close it out now. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And what else he's doing, he's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go. What time?
Now a give. This is Murray. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now here's whistles and another timeout. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
On 3rd down, Murray. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you. So it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm the coach.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Jackson. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points.
Hey, it's the coach at our Tiburon Studios in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this...
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. Pretty move. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up first and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up third and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Back to throw. The quick slant caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Corey Grant, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
He can't get him down. Coleman has it here right side. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. They'll look to throw. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because all right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team, go earn your keep. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Right back to him on first down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
No, check, Patriot!
Now they'll run it on the toss. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Back to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Detroit!
Jackson to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from... And this will be a touchdown. DJ Moore in the final minute. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
On the return, here's Justin Hardy. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Throwing now is Ryan. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona...
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. Tackle made by Antoine Bethea.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it, and that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And no, it's incomplete. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Bradford going to lead the Cardinals up now 1st and 10 at their own 11. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, Johnson. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. He's got a first down and more past the 30. Oh, it's David Johnson on his way. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, 81 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And that run massive. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On the carry, here's Sanders. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Another run with Sanders. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. This is Sanders. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
No.
They'll run with Barry Sanders. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. And this offense on third down today, how about this stat? A perfect 9 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this results in 6. Touchdown. A great play there. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Madden Elites, they're just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
First down, Bradford. And his pass incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Throwing again, Bradford on 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Nelson. Bradford finding Nelson for an Arizona first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, Bradford gets it to Bryce Butler, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Bradford now from the 50. Looking left sideline, incomplete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Bradford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Bryce Butler, 50 yards. And the Cardinals are in for 6. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And now here's Ross. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Madden Elites offense trotting out again. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. He'll rifle this one deep right, and that's caught inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have a touchdown. Corey Grant, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Madden Elites just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. J.J. Nelson now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Bradford going to lead the Cardinals up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. Look at this spin.
Balance. Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the coach, and we're set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate.
Here we go. Damn.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Flushed out right and avoids the contact by sliding. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And it's a touchdown. A great effort there with time running out. And the Madden Elites just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. One last shot for Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that.
What? No, I don't want to bring you. You're driving all day. No. Where's this candy at?
All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Space to run past the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
We can talk about bend but don't break all we want. But the defense now, we're going to find out just how flexible and pliable they really are. Can they bounce back after that type of a run, that type of momentum against them, and find a way to slow down this offense?
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
He'll get it up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to
Ava, go tell Brady come here.
Interesting 3rd and goal.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a one-score game. Jackson. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Jimmy Graham from 6 yards away. And the Madden Elites just an extra point away from tying
Where does she live
this
at?
thing up. Here we go now as we get
Up
set
where?
for a big 2-point conversion. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. This remains a 1-point game. The defense did their job. Now the offense here late, they just need to kind of hold on, seal this victory.
And the defense did it so well, didn't they? Didn't allow any points and got the ball back for their offense in order to close out this game. What a great feeling for both sides of the ball.
It'll be a better feeling if the offense can just seal this thing. We'll see if they can do it.
You trying to say the defense doesn't want to go back out there again?
That's correct.
Okay.
How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 11. McCown going to hand this one off to Powell. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And now whistles blow here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fights through at the 5. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Madden Elites offense coming back on the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed, running through a defense can often result in a big pickup of yardage. At this stage, you've got to hustle. You've got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that time out to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that bone, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
And that does it for this one. Pat,
Yo, Brandon, what's going on with you? What Dylan you talking about? In the game? Oh, hold on one second. I'll be right back. Right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Shit, congrats on that. What time does the game start? PJ Bass.
Hey everybody, it's the
Ava, go
coach
tell
here
Bree
in
we leaving in
Orlando.
about 5 minutes.
Set for this edition of Madden Ultimate Team
Ava,
on EA
go tell Bree we leaving in about 5 minutes.
Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the Madden Elite and the Minnesota Vikings. With that, we send you up to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Standing by
Go ahead and
our
get a snack.
commentator, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
and now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. DJ Moore with time running out. And the Madden Elites have broken the tie.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
This is taken at his 4. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of...
Hello, everybody. Coach here, welcoming you to Madden Ultimate.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run. I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And an alley to run. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you. Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
One last shot for Jackson. Being chased out left. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone. And that... And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. This will be their first trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll give it to him up the middle. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now it's Jackson. And this will be a touchdown. Jimmy Graham, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Madden Elites just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now a toss coming right side. That's Grant. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kick